Jobberman, we believe that talents are everywhere, and Enugu is also a state that has a high percentage of youth population. Enugu State is also the home of vibrant young people.
We have a number of focus states as we have been expanding in phase 1 and now in phase 2. We have Lagos, Kaduna, Ogun State, Oyo State, Ondo State, Adamawa, Benue, Akwa Ibom, Kano, Katsina, Bauchi, Edo, and our very own Enugu. So what that means is, if you feel like you don't have data to take the training virtually, you can't take the training physically in Enugu State. So being a member of the Jobberman alumni platform is a big plus for any job seeker, and the only way you can become a member of the alumni platform is by taking all of our trainings. For self-paced training, you can take this via a giving platform. Log in, get your link, register for the training, and take it at your own pace. If you want to have the training done in 1 week, you can have it done in 1 week. If you want to get it done in 2 weeks, you can get it done in 2 weeks. But if I were you, I would just log in and take the training and get it done once and for all. So for whatever course you would like to take, please scan this barcode. It will take you directly to the Jobberman LMS. I cannot see people bringing out their phones. Can I see one phone out? Please scan the barcode. It takes you directly to the Jobberman LMS, where you can see all the trainings, sign up for whichever one suits you, and get certified. Remember, when you take any of our trainings, you get added to our alumni platform and get more access to jobs. So that's basically it for the trainings. For the second part of my presentation, like I mentioned earlier, Jobberman is very dedicated to empowering and upskilling job seekers. And I know that a major challenge I faced when I was a job seeker was ensuring that my CV is structured the right way, ensuring that my CV is optimized, ensuring that my CV contains the right keywords that employers are looking to see. And I know that this is a concern that a lot of job seekers here also have. Which brings me to the second part of my training, which is on AI career tools, specifically its free CV reviewing. Since Jobberman is very dedicated to empowering young people to do better and be better, we developed an AI career tool, which is the free CV review. This will help you to review your CV, ensure that your CV is structured in the right way, ensure that you are placing the right things at the right positions of your CV. And the best part is that it is absolutely free.
The ministry has done a lot in terms of youth employment. We have organized employability training for 1,000 youths. That was about 2 years ago. And our youth, they come to office, they register every day on a daily basis. And we also link them up with the employers of level. So we have also a job center where the youth can come in and register. We also have a skills center where we train them on skills. And we train on different skills. All the skills are available there. You come, we train you, certify you. So we give you certification. Our trade test certificate is there to show that you have actually learned the trade. And even if you did not learn it from us, you will still come for certification. We test you. When we test you, we certify you that actually you are fitted for the job. So we have actually helped in reducing unemployment in Nigeria, and in particular Enugu State. So I encourage you to come to our ministry to register. Youths that are not employed, they should come and register with us. They should make use of our job centers, one at Awolowo Street, then one coming up at Federal Secretariat too. They should come there and register. They will get their desired job.
We live in a digital world, and one of the things they will have to do is to leverage the internet, technology, and AI. So because it's important to know that it is not the person who can do the job the best that oftentimes gets the opportunity. It's the person who knows how to communicate the fact that he can do the job and do it well. And there is no way to do that without leveraging the provision that technology platforms and AI tools give us. So it means that the average prospective employee has to first of all has strong social media presence where they are not just scrolling away and gisting away, but being intentional about the kind of content that they put out on their various social media platforms. Taking LinkedIn more seriously is even is another part to it. And of course, leveraging platforms like that of Jobberman is also key. The idea is visibility. People do not come to ask you how much you are selling if they can't see you, if you're not in any place where they can actually reach you. So the digital space is very, very key. And of course, making intentional contacts with people. In an event of this nature, for instance, you get to meet people. Sometimes people who it have been difficult for you to access their space, but they are right now available to you. All right, taking advantage of those kinds of opportunities helps, existing skills or abilities that they may have find the right opportunities to find expression.
Is required across all. You need to be analytical in your thinking. Numbers, it's a numbers game right now. We get a lot of statistics. When you're making use of data, you need to know what are the statistics, how many male, how many female, how many people are consuming the product. And that's the goal that we're going into. So irrespective of the profession that you found yourself, there's a need for you to be analytical in your thinking. And of course, project management is very much.
How many of us in the past 3 months, 6 months have applied for a job online or applied for skill? I have to start with Jobberman. We are here. I have to just start with Jobberman. Again, most of us here signed up through digital means, either Instagram, Facebook, whatever, LinkedIn, right? Most of us signed up through social media. You cannot not have a platform that is digital in 21st century. This is the 21st century. This is a digital-driven age, world that we're living in. Jobberman, I don't think, is not just for signing up for things, it's also for connecting for skills.
I will start by saying that we need to continuously upskill. After upskilling, we need to reskill, more like learn and learn. A typical example is spanning from the instance I gave about myself, starting job as a technologist, ending up as a HR practitioner for management consultants to the level that I am today. So that is key. The other thing is that we need a lot of presence, like Jasmine said, online. We need a lot of presence online. We need to build a network. Because imagine that event we are attending to, we sure don't have a lot of network. If you join our professional associations, it gives you a leverage. And above all, you need to learn stuff like interpersonal skills, what we call soft skills. And other soft skills, you have a lot of things like emotional intelligence, you need to learn them. You need to know things about teamwork, you need to know things around collaboration.
When we talk about the role of mentorship and the community, you see that the underrepresented groups are inclusive. It cannot be overemphasized. Let me start by saying that, let me start with the community. In the first place, that group of persons, let's say women or persons with disability, you feel that, this one doesn't matter. I'll tell you, if as a community, you don't take it up to bring them, to include them, they will become liability to the community.
One of the things that I've learned in the time of my career is this: is that for you to succeed on your job, in your business, you must work towards satisfying stakeholders. So if you can't guarantee stakeholder satisfaction, bottom line is that you're going to really struggle. Now let's now come back to the individual. I said earlier that everything that we're talking about is hinged on value. And value is that you must be able to recognize what's important. Priority is not what feels good. Priority is not what is good to do, nice to do. Priority is what people can't do without. I salute, the representative of the Federal Ministry of Labor and Productivity. The hard skills and technical skills are absolutely important. But ladies and gentlemen, soft skills give you hard results. Because if you just have the technical skills and you don't have the hard skills, you can't serve it.
Understanding the product, the likelihood that you can excel in that profession is a bit slim. Another thing is the branding. You need to know how to brand whatever you intend to sell. Persuasion is also another skill because of course you have options. People have alternatives and choices, but you also have competitors. What makes a particular product better than the other? You need to learn those differences and able to present it before the person you are selling the product to. Thank you.
LinkedIn gives you an avenue where you can be rest assured that what you are projecting is working according to the platform you belong. So what I mean by that is I might create a content that has to do with what I do as an ecosystem creator, as a strategist and all that. But then the next feed down the line is probably someone, you know how Instagram can share feeds that you're not really resonated with. But LinkedIn won't do that. LinkedIn encourages you to be more of what you want to put out there. So you can be motivated to push a certain content that aligns with you more on that. The same thing with X. That's Twitter. So these are the 3 points. But the final point I'm going to do this is pick 3 accounts, pages. I know some of us are basically everywhere. So maybe the LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. Change your overhead page, that's the DP. Create a bio that talks about you. Mr. Francis mentioned about utilizing AI, ChatGTP. It's so easy to do. Just create a prompt, go to ChatGTP. Tell me how best to describe myself. I did this. So create or generate a short, brief bio about me. That's what we're going to do. So download ChatGTP. You don't need to pay for it. I think there's a free ad for it. Just put in a prompt that says generate a brief summary or bio for me that I can use across my social media platform.
My name is David Victor. I came to the Enugu Career Fair with a lot of optimism, coming to learn from industry leads and professionals to get myself more opportunities in the labor market. So I came here, and from the keynote session, I was able to pick up some things that I was able to relate with as regarding life as a skilled professional. I started off as someone that did not have any skill, and from what the keynote speaker said, he mentioned something about you coming in as someone that is coming to learn through internship, through volunteering opportunities, and that kind of resonated with me in the sense that I came in with the hunger to learn, and over time I've been able to become a professional. So I related so much with that part of the speech. And another part that stood out for me was the job fair. I've been looking to get a job to add to what I already do, and from the job fair I was able to meet one of the employers who was into what I found very interesting. I came to his table and I saw digital marketing and social media marketing, and I found that very interesting. And from my conversation with him, he found my CV and my portfolio as something that he could work with, and we had a very positive conversation. And from our conversations, it was almost as if I've gotten the job, but I don't want to say too much. But I got his contact, got an email, and after this, I'm going to follow up with that. And I'm living here with the joy that the reason why I came here has been achieved.
We want to say a big thank you to our esteemed partner, Jobberman Nigeria, for giving us this privilege that we continue to enjoy to date, to implement both the soft skills training and employability opportunities, as well as the entrepreneurship and small business course. And so, I'm here to, in 3 minutes, talk about the work that we've been doing and what we're still doing to date. If you look at my back, you see where we say we are job ambassadors. Yet our idea is to close the unemployment gap, leveraging on our passion, our strength, our collaboration with organizations across the board. And so in Enugu, last year, 30th Tuesday, January 2024, we flagged off this project in Enugu for the first time. And we crisscrossed painstakingly the 17 local governments in Enugu State. Trust me, virtually every hinterland of Enugu State were watered by our impact. I expect that we'll talk about that. And so, from the ends of Norman in Enugu East Industrial District to the far ends of 18, the ends of Enugu North Local Industrial District, and of course, the far ends of Agugeze in Enugu West Industrial District. These are of Ochi in West North, and of course, in Kano East government respective, all within these three industrial districts. And so, we did this because we want people to also feel what it looks like. I mean, to have a feel of opportunities at their doorstep. Because job should be for all. People have the right to dignify and fulfilling job. And so for that, because talent is everywhere, we follow people everywhere. As long as there's breath over there.
Short partnership we have enjoyed with Jobberman Nigeria with support from Mastercard Foundation. And just yesterday, I was calling one of my team members and he said, Jobberman people are in my farm. Because we trained this young man in entrepreneurship and small business courses. And today, he can proudly say, I am practicing what I have learned. And they visited him after the interview. I'm sure they called some of you and interviewed you. But this young man was exceptional. And I'm happy to identify with him. And that is how I'm happy to identify with as many young people as I'm willing to learn. This partnership, is something that I enjoy, not just because of myself, but it has afforded me an opportunity to reach out to a lot of young people, to communities. I've visited communities that I've never visited in my life since I was young. And that is because Jobberman and Mastercard Foundation made it possible. So without wasting much time, I was told I have just 3 minutes to do this. I want to sincerely appreciate you, Mr. Ini and your team, and I want to say that we are not resting on our bars. We are going to do more. We are in all the Enugu West Senatorial Zone. We are in Enugu North Local Government. We are in Enugu South. We are also in Kano East. So you can invite us to your churches, to your mosques, to your schools. Not secondary schools though, because we're training people between the age of 18 to 35 years. We want to see how we can join forces to ensure that our young people are gainfully employed.
I also want to emphasize on blue collar job. It's not just the white collar job. Still train on blue collar job. At the end of the day, look at the employers level. Gone are the days where white collar job is ready. White collar job cannot get you what you want. It's only very few of them that will give you the actual income you want. So the blue collar job, if you get the knowledge, if you get the experience, you'll be able to be on your own and be able to employ as many people as possible. In our own ministry, we emphasize decent job. It's not just any job. Decent work. The one that is productive, with fair income, that brings social inclusion, and ensures security in the workplace. So when you have a decent work, you enjoy the work, you don't like to leave that employment. But when the work is not decent, you will jump in and jump out. So for employers of level here, I want you that while employing the job seekers, please give them decent work. We know that minimum wage now is 70,000. That 70,000 take everybody home. So please, as they are learning skills after learning, give them a job
that can sustain them at the end of the day so that they will be happy. That is how we get out of unemployment. Because if somebody is working and the money is not enough, it will make the person unproductive. The person will start looking for side place to get money and it does not help the system. So, as we continue learning both the ability skills, soft skills, hard skills, I wish you success. I pray that you pay much attention. And Jobberman is giving you all the necessary things that you need for you to embrace employment. It's necessary because it appears that concentrating more on soft skills. But you need the hard skills too, because most of these skills are fading away. You can hardly get many people in cabin crew now. Or even people that are very tired to invest. That is why we go abroad, go to Togo to do sorts of people who can at least they are good ties. And it's not good enough. So train on this. I also want to emphasize on blue collar job. It's not just the white collar job. Still train on blue collar job. At the end of the day, look at the employer's level. Gone are the days where white collar job is ready. White collar job cannot get you what you want. It's only making few of them that will give you the actual income you want. So the blue collar job, if you get the knowledge, if you get the experience, you'll be able to be on your own and be able to employ as many people as possible. In our own ministry, we emphasize decent job. It's not just any job. Decent work. The one that is productive with fair income, that brings social inclusion, and that ensures security in the workplace. So when you have a decent work, you enjoy the work. You don't like to leave that employment. But when the work is not decent, you will jump in and jump out. So for employers of level here, I urge you that while employing the job seekers, please give them decent work. We know that minimum wage now is 70,000. That 70,000 take everybody home. So please, as the learning skills after learning, give them a job that can sustain them at the end of the day so that they will be happy. That is how we get out of unemployment. Because if somebody is working and the money is not enough, it will make the person unproductive. The person will start looking for side place to get money and it does not help the system. So, as we continue learning both the ability skills, soft skills, hard skills, I wish you success. I pray that you pay much attention. And Jobberman is giving you all the necessary things that you need for you to embrace employment. Thank you so much.
Jobberman, we believe that the talents are everywhere, and Enugu is also a state that has a high percentage of youth population. Enugu State is also the home of vibrant young people, and this is we saw this as a perfect opportunity to come to Enugu to connect with the young people in the state, to connect with job seekers, and also enabling the relationship with employers, thereby ensuring that the Jobberman Enugu Career Fair, which in partnership with MasterCard Foundation, can provide that platform, can provide that bridge whereby young people in Enugu State can, access opportunity to work and also opportunities to dignified and fulfilling work. So it is our expectation that young people who attend this career fair are able to, equip themselves with the relevant skills, with the relevant information and opportunity that is required of them to kickstart their career and to have a very successful career. Yeah, at Jobberman, it is our mission to unlock the potential of every young person. And Jobberman Nigeria envisions a world where every young person has the opportunity to learn and to prosper. Therefore, this event, number one, fundamentally is to enable young people to have access to opportunities, to have access to vacancies, to jobs that employers have are provided and listed as vacancy. But beyond this career fair, okay, we want job seekers to take the information, the skills, okay, and feedback that they've received from employers, in also enhancing their journey as they look towards having a sustainable and profitable career. So even beyond this career fair, the career fair is just a piece in the old puzzle. Right beyond this, we expect young people who have attended this event. We also, unlock other opportunities that Jobberman has made available for. On the Jobberman platform, we have several upskilling courses like the soft skills training, the entrepreneurship training, and the like. So we would like to see young people even beyond, go beyond this career fair to access these opportunities in order for them to have a very successful future.